we've talked through the career worksheets and your resume and your elevator pitch and how to, do's and don'ts in your resume. You might be saying, okay, well, how do I round out my skill set, so that I can actually gain some experience to add on to my resume? One of the things, if you're watching this video and you're in school right now, you have an amazing opportunity to gain experience because people will take risks on students and give them projects that they wouldn't give any, professional that's just out in the field. All the time, people come to our company and say, hey, could I, do a volunteer project on X for a school project? And oftentimes we'll say, yeah, okay. If we get some professional consultant who comes to us and says, hey, can I do some professional volunteer work for you? Like, no, I don't really feel comfortable with that. So if you're a student watching this, realize you have an amazing opportunity, not only to gain experience, but to get access to things that other people can't. In school, you can get that experience obviously through internships and school projects, but think about it from, you are paying this institution, right? If you are taking a class, let's say it's a marketing class or an accounting class or even an environmental studies class, but you have a passion for sustainability, you want to gain some experience on it, talk to your professor, find out, is there a way that I could tailor a certain project that I'm doing, a reading, an assignment, and do it on the course you're doing? When I was in business school, I really wanted to do stuff on sustainability. I wanted to make a business case. So I would get assignments, and in my finance or my accounting or my ethics class, I would say, could I do something here where I can make the business case on solar power or ways that you can, save money on energy efficiency and reduce, your carbon impact of a product or service? Think about it from that way. If you're a student in just the environmental studies area, you're probably really strong in the environment. You're probably maybe a little lacking in the business. Get that. If you're in the business school, it's probably the other way. So use your class assignments and projects. And remember, you're a consumer. You're paying for this. So figure out how you can do that. Work with your professors. And you can learn a lot from those case studies and those class projects. So if you can do that in your coursework, great. Then see if there's ways that, maybe you need to gain experience. Maybe you're somebody who's never done a carbon footprint. And maybe you have a friend, whose mother runs a business, and you can go do a carbon footprint for that business. That will gain you real world experience. Or maybe you've never, set up a green team. So maybe you set one up with your cohort within your school. Maybe you want to get some experience. So, okay, you're going to start a recycling initiative that saves money, or you're going to get involved with the school's investment fund. Whatever it is, find that opportunity when you're in school to do that. Think beyond just internships. And if you're currently employed, you actually have an even better advantage, because the best place to begin to try and gain experience in sustainability is within your current job. See if your organization has a green team. If they don't, create one, because you know what? Then you can always put on your resume that you started the green team. Go around and talk to people over lunch or when at breaks, find opportunities that can save money. I can't tell you how many times when I was getting started, when I'd walk through an organization and be like, hey guys, what are some ways we could save money? Most of them involved, paper reduction or waste or process time or, saving on business travel. All those save money, but you know what? They're all better for the environment too. So a lot of ways that you can gain experiences where you are. If you have a green team, join it. If they don't, create one. If your role doesn't do it, look within it. I always tell people, depending on what role you have within a company, there's ways that you can incorporate sustainability in your job. Your fleets people, you can be talking to them about ways that they can be saving fuel. Your HR people, how can they be, improving their recruiting and retention to millennials around sustainability? There are opportunities everywhere within an organization, whether it's a big business or even a small business. Anything you can do that can, save money, reduce risk, increase brand value. Most of them have sustainability benefits. So find those opportunities within the job where you're currently working.